So the first one today, a normal pack of 52 playing cards. How many 4-card hands could you be dealt? So for example, one hand could be the 2 of diamonds, the 3 of spades, the 4 of hearts, and the ace of clubs. That could be one hand. What about this hand? The 3 of spades, the 2 of diamonds, the 1 of clubs, and the 4 of hearts.
Exactly the same.
It's the same. So order, does the order matter or the order not matter?
Order doesn't matter.
Yeah, so the order does not matter. Okay, so if the order does not matter, which of our recent techniques are we using? Patrick?
It's combinations, isn't it?
Yeah, it's combination that we are using. So the notation for combination is either that NCR or it's the N choose R in brackets. It means the same thing. Before we go any further, I know you can do it on your calculator, but what's the sort of formula for that sort of broken down? N factorial on the top.
N minus R factorial alpha.
Yeah. Okay. That's the formula for it. And in this question, what will N be?
Oh, 52.
Yeah, 52 is what we are choosing from. R is the number we are choosing, which is 4. So if you reach for your calculators, you can either put it straight in as 52 NCR button 4, or you can just sort of write it down in the proper notation like the 52 over 4, and you will find out how many possible hands there will be.
I think it's a chunky number.
270,725.
Is correct. 270,725. Okay. So, yeah, quite a lot. So if, for example, you did those at a rate of 1 a second, so if I divide by 60, that will give me how many minutes, divide by 24, that'll give me how many days, divided by 365, that'll give me the number of years, half a year, so 6 months to do it if you did one of those every second. It's still quite a lot of your life.
That's probably only 4.
Okay, so it is a big number. Those numbers do get quite big. Okay, next one. Now this next example is a little bit outdated, but because I'm not a player, I'm not actually sure of the latest stuff. The lottery certainly used to be 49 balls you could choose from, and you would be choosing 6 of them. And it was £1 a ticket, but I think it has changed. It's £2 and it's 59 balls, is it? Okay. So that was the old basic game without any thunderballs or anything like that. I do need to update this. But as a statistician, all of you should never play the lottery. The lottery is a tax on stupid people. If you play it, that's you. Okay, you expect to lose if you play the lottery.
People can win lottery.
Yeah,
People can win, but your
there's
expected gain is always negative. Yeah, but you expect in the long run to come off worse. It's a tax on stupid people.
Only win it being in
Buy premium bonds instead. That way you don't lose your money. Still can win £1 million.
So tell me to
Yes.
invest in the stock market.
No, not for the basic
Because
6.
it always goes.
No.
Yeah.
So, okay, how many ways would there have been in the old game then of choosing? Does the order matter was the question we had over
Yes.
there.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't matter which way your balls come out.
No.
If you get the numbers in order, that's a bigger win than if you get all the numbers
Basic-
in any order.
Not just the
No.
basic lottery. Not
The
when
basic
I'm talking-
lottery, it's just the 6 numbers. They always display them in order, but whatever way they come out of the machine, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So it is again here, order does not matter. Certainly just on the basic game. I have no idea about all these other games they can play there as well. So it's going to be a combination. So it would be 49 choose 6. 49 choose 6. If you do that on your calculator, what sort of number do we get? Emma?
Okay. I'm about reading out numbers, obviously, without the letters.
Number, it's not letters.
Go on.
139,
Yeah,
838,
yeah.
16.
Okay, so put some comments and help us read it. It's about 14 million. So there are about 14 million of the old lottery game about 14 million possibles. If the new game is 59, choose 6.
Is that?
Okay, what's that? Can you read that one out,
Or
please?
do you listen to that?
45 million.
Go on.
Okay. About 45 million.
About 45 million-ish.
45 million.
45 million-ish is absolutely fine for me. Okay, so if the new game has 59 balls, not 49, it's gone up by a factor of about 3 times as many possible combinations.
My question is,
It's probably why we have more rollovers, it seems, these
if you were
days.
to buy a lottery ticket with every combination, would you still make profit?
Well, you'd be, if you were buying every single combination of lottery tickets, you'd be spending £90 million.
How much is the lottery?
Okay? But you wouldn't win all of that back. You don't win all of it back because Camelot take their cut. Camelot, the organisers. So if it's not Camelot these days, the organisers take their cuts. The charity takes the charities take their cut from the good causes and things. So no, it still may not be worth your while doing that. Right, next one. If we can move on. The word randomly. Get that up there. If we look at the word randomly, and we look here at 4-letter, well, I'm going to say sets of 4 letters. Sets of 4 letters, and we will say that the order does not matter. So, for example, R-A-N-D and A-N-D-R, we will consider those the same. The question that we are going to look at is going to be a find the probability. Find the probability. The 4 chosen letters are all consonants. Now, from what we said last week, if you're asked for a probability, what should you be thinking? Let's have somebody else. Go on.
Fraction.
Should be thinking of fraction, okay? And then we described what the top number and the bottom number were. What's the bottom number, Jack? Yeah, no restrictions at all. So how many ways are there of doing it with no restrictions as the bottom number? And the top one is with the restrictions. Okay, which one of these do you think is the easiest one to work out? The non-restrictions, okay? So the non-restrictions, the word is quite helpful because there are no repeated letters. So how many ways are there of getting 4 sets of 4 letters? I'm going to give somebody else a go this time, Patrick. I have seen your hand up and you've answered several already. I've heard from you already. Back half of the room. Louder. 70. Where does that number come from? 8 choose 4. Yeah, 8 choose 4 is correct. And you are also correct in saying that that is 70. Yeah. Okay. With the restrictions. Okay, so how can we do the with the restrictions?
You take away the vowels. So that's saying
Yep, so you two are saying the same thing. Take away the vowels, find out how many consonants there are. How many consonants are there?
6.
6.
So 6 choose 4.
It's 6 choose 4, yeah. 6 at the top is the number of consonants, and 4 is how many we want.
15.
So it is 6 choose 4, and you've worked that out to be
15.
15. Okay? So put that in a fraction, we get 15 over 70. 15 over 70 cancels down to be 3 over 14. Yeah. That is correct. Okay, I'm going to stop the video clip at this point, carry on in another one.